Hello YouTube, this is Crypto Riot 22 and here's a session for his remote viewing session for June 7th about June 8th. And the question was, what are the news headlines for tomorrow, June 8th, 2022? And immediately I saw a building of some sort. I got the sense there was a person inside. I couldn't figure out why he was inside. I couldn't figure out what the story is with the building. It was just building and person, and I kind of just assumed fire. I didn't see a fire. I just thought, well, this is probably a story about another building fire. So if we go look at the news, look for the news article, we will see in India we have one person dead after a building collapse. So you can see some of the rubble there. One person killed, 16 injured. So that's a bit of a hit. Let's go to the next one. UFO news, alien ship, UFO news. And I saw this article. Residents shocked to see mysterious multicolored UFOs in the sky. The links are on my Patreon, so if you want to read more about that article, I think there's actually a video there. Let's move on to this third one here. Sandy desert camel/horses stranded, dying in the sand. Let's see. We have coming out of Texas. We have DPS air crew rescues 2 migrants abandoned in the West Texas border desert. Subjects in distress. This is part of the article. I didn't add that to the image. You can see that on the article itself if you look at it. If you're unfamiliar with West Texas, it is a lot like California deserts or even the deserts that I saw in Israel when I was there many, many years ago. So it gets very hot and dry and dusty, and there's, it takes you 13 hours to drive across Texas. So I mean, everything is really spread out. Let's go to the next one here. We have a cliff face article. Cliff face. I saw a giant, rocky, flat-sided mountain type structure, and it had a dark spot in it as if it were a cave entrance of some sort. That's what I saw, and there's really nothing else to it. I didn't understand why there wasn't more, and so let's see. I did find an article. Well, where is it? Let me pop this in here. It's one article I wasn't prepared to show you, apparently. Here you can see the cliffs that I saw. Giant, hard, rocky, flat surface with a dark gray or dark entrance looking cutout in it. Very flat, very vertical. This is exactly what I saw. So that was a huge hit for me as far as it was kind of a one-to-one. This is definitely what I saw, kind of a thing. The next one is a tropical storm article. Choppy wake, dark, white caps. There just happened to be a tropical storm going through across Florida. So there was going to be lots of articles about a tropical storm. So anyway, you see here boaters with a broken mast are rescued. There's a helicopter hovering over them. You can back it up here. I'll show you that. That's a helicopter stirring up the water. This is the boat here I see. And the helicopter right there, just blasting water left and right. So anyway, that's that. I'll go back to the drawing here. You'll see there were 2 attempts at uh, trying to guess lottery numbers. 2 different methods here. One is assigning numbers to a figure, an image, trying to see the figures and that correspond to a number. So if I'm guessing a 6-digit number, or I'm sorry, I'm guessing a 6 numbers in a series, each one in this case would have 2 digits, a 0, 1, or a 1, 5, or 2, 7, that kind of thing. So you would need 12 images here to get 6 separate numbers. And so that didn't work. Nothing really came of this. These numbers here, I went straight to trying to guess the first 6 numbers that came to me. None of them were correct. So I'm still working on that, hoping to get more, get something closer to the actual numbers drawn. I'll keep trying, see what comes of it. Maybe nothing, maybe something. We'll see. So anyway, that is the news. So comment below and let me know what you think. This is all, think this is all luck? Do you think there are always articles about alien ships in the news? Or building collapses, or cliff stories, tropical storms? If you think that's all luck, why don't you try it? For tomorrow's news, write down some ideas that you have about items that are always in the news from day to day and see how accurate you are. Might be a good little experiment. All right, we'll see you, YouTube.